very sharp replica because it's bringing back a lot of the memories to one of the few men who drove a real one back in the 1960s.
Great machine. Remember these cars so well. Drove them at Le Mans in '65. The 10 miles I did most all the test driving on these. Sorting them out, they were great. Yeah, cool.
Bob's falling in love with this incredible replica.
Bob Bonnarant naturally gets very excited every time he sees the cars that they made famous in the 60s and made them famous in the 60s. He's got, he just said to me, he sat in the car and he says he just remembers how incredible they were, how well they drove, how well they stopped, how well they braked.
And at times, Bob had no idea of just how fast he was going in his GT40.
They naturally didn't have speedometers in the car, and when he came into the pits after a couple of test laps, the guy said to him, you were doing about 212 down the main straight in a small block GT40, and it was just amazing. He says he couldn't believe he was going that fast, but Ferrari did believe it when they were passing all the Ferraris.
Another guest is Peter Miles, a man who has a very special attachment to these cars.
My dad was Ken Miles, and he came to work with Shelby early in the program and did a lot of the development work on the Cobras and Ford GTs and GT350.
With that being the case, what's Peter's verdict on the Superformance GT40?
This is cool. I'd like to take this one out.
Sorry, Peter. Lance is beating you to it because our man from Superformance is dying to make this car into a race car. So it's out of here and onto the street, making its way to the track.
The car was incredible. That track section was just so much fun. I mean, it's just so easy to drive. The handling, it goes where you point it. The corners, it's incredible. And anybody that gets to buy one of these, gets to own one of them, will enjoy it thoroughly. It's a stunning car.
Stunning, on and off the track, from any angle, and at any imaginable speed. This car is going to turn some heads.
Well, now, see, I mean, I'm glad we got to this point. We've set the bar that how we have to build them from now on. A few things might change, but for now, I mean, I'm ecstatic about the way it turned out. I mean, it turned out better than what I even expected. So I'm happy.
Hey, who wouldn't be happy with this car? We'll see you next time on Hot Rod TV.